Hello everybody, and welcome to a tutorial video on how to request reimbursement when there is a glitch on Magic Online. Now, Magic Online is a great program. It lets you play Magic the Gathering online when you might not have people to play with nearby, but there is a problem in that sometimes it has a bug, and sometimes those bugs can cost you matches. They can log you out and crash Magic Online. And when there is a bug that costs you a match, there is a system in place to request reimbursement. And this tutorial is going to walk you through the process and how to best get reimbursement. I've done this several times myself. I think I've done it 3 times in the past, and I'm currently in the process of doing it. So I figured I would use that as an example and walk you through how it works. This is the Magic Online screen. I'll just make it full screen. Currently, my Magic Online is a bit laggy, but that's because of the bug that I will tell you about. But essentially what happened was I joined an intermediate draft league. I did the drafting portion, and then after the draft was over, I went to join my first match, and what happened was this screen, the loading screen for Magic Online popped up. I'm not actually going to click it because it'll just bug out. But this loading screen popped up, and it never actually loaded my cards, my deck, my opening hand. And I closed Magic Online, I reopened it, and the game popped up again, and it stayed that way. I waited overnight, I didn't do anything, and then in the morning I opened Magic Online again, trying to deal with the problem still, and the game still opens. And as you probably know, Magic Online has a timer in place that should just auto-concede the match if I haven't done anything for 10 minutes. I've tried clicking the concede match button. So what you do is you are aware there's a bug. There's nothing you can do. I know my internet's working. I've tried reasonable things to solve the problem, and that's the key. You don't just immediately request a problem. You try reasonable things like reloading Magic Online. So you go to the help section, and here under topics there is a request reimbursement button. So you click on that. I'm sorry if it's laggy, but so you click on the request reimbursement button. And in this section that's about to pop up, there's going to be a list of criteria for what you can request reimbursement for. Basically, what it boils down to is if there's a glitch that costs you the match. So in the past, the things that I've usually reported are when a card doesn't work the way it's supposed to, or and things like that. So one example was it was a flashback draft format, and I had a threshold card. So that means the card triggers if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, and it does a bonus effect. And the bonus effect didn't trigger even though I had the number of cards in my graveyard. Or a card that was from the new set, Ixalan, didn't work the way it was supposed to. Okay, so request reimbursement. You go to this link, and it has a reimbursement methods, applying for reimbursement, qualified reimbursement requests. So you click the request reimbursement button, which will take you to a link. And one important thing to note that I will say is when you do want to request reimbursement, make sure you take a screenshot of the glitch and make sure you mark the match number. And make sure when you take the picture, you show the match number and match number and even potentially the game number of the glitch. So the match number is going to be at the top here, right at the top. So take a screenshot. I took a snip. And this is just what the thing looked like for me, and it has all this stuff here. So that's pretty much what you want to do so that you can attach it. So it says report an issue. This is also just more requirements, and you click the please contact us here button. I already have that open. Here it is. This is what the form looks like. What would you like to contact us about? Request reimbursement / report an issue. Your email, I'm not going to put that right here, but you put your email here. Magic Online username, MTG_legend. Event or match ID, that's why it's really important to take a screenshot. I took a screenshot, I copied it in. Type of event, it's a draft. And then subject, you want to be pretty detailed. You want to say subject, and then here's what I'm saying. MTGO never loaded my game, and game still says it is ongoing a day later. So you really want to be specific, let them know what's going on. And then you want to be a detailed description. And one of the key things with your description is you want to, first of all, let them know what the error is very specifically. Second of all, let them know that it's not your hardware and it's not your internet's fault. And third, let them know that you tried reasonable methods. So I was recently in and be very specific. So first, this is how I wrote my description. I was recently in an intermediate MT19 draft league, and when I went to load my first match, the template for a Magic Online game loaded, but the cards, timers, chat, and all the specifics for that match never loaded. So I've already let them know what the problem is. Second step, let them know that you have tried everything reasonable. I know my internet was working perfectly because I caught all of this on my stream. I tried reloading Magic Online 3 times. So this is the step I say, okay, it's not my internet, essentially. So they can't say, maybe it's your internet. I tried reloading Magic Online 3 times, and each time the game was stuck on this loading screen. So I'm trying reasonable methods. I closed Magic Online one last time and reopened it this morning, and the game popped up. Again, the way games pop up when you close Magic Online while in the middle of a match, because as you can see, I opened Magic Online again, and the match popped up, which I kind of expected, but I wasn't sure. This morning, I also tried hitting the concede match button, and even after I hit concede match, reopening Magic Online causes the game to open again. The bug also makes Magic Online work very slowly, and even hitting concede match was an arduous process. So I'm being very specific and letting them know what I've tried. I will attach a picture of what the game screen looked like, and if you need to see the evidence live, I see the evidence in video form. I can share a link. I can share the clip of the bug from my stream where it is recorded. Thank you for your help. So that's all the things you want to do, and then you just hit submit, and that is how you report a bug on Magic Online and request reimbursement. And then it usually takes them about 24 hours to get back to you. So I hope this video was helpful to you. It's something that happens from time to time, and it's really good to know how to deal with it. It's not a scary process. It's a pretty easy process. I've always been reimbursed fully for the things that happen for whenever there was an error. I think Wizards of the Coast is just definitely going to help you out if you are specific and you do all the following things. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, you can click that thumbs up and even subscribe to the channel to get updates when I post new content like draft videos and how-to guides. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time.